Hey guys, this is Colonel Sanders again. I wanted to share something with you that I made that I think if you, one of the people that go in through your wheel well to change oil, you'll like this tool. You may have seen me use it in the video. It's this. Very simple to make. I used 1/4" aluminum because I had to drill a bunch of holes to get this aligned in the right spot, and that's really the genius of this thing is where it, first of all, these dimensions, and then where it's actually located on this plate, because there's so much interference in the in that elusive black hole that you've got to have this situated right in the right spot, and it is. And so what happens is, well, by the way, just so I cover how I made this, I used a carriage bolt, and this is a carriage bolt right here. And the reason I used a carriage bolt is because of that little square part right here actually fits in this 3/8 socket hole, and so it won't turn on you. You just put a nut back here. It looks smooth, but I ground it down just to keep it from keep this as thin as I can. But actually, you know, you could use a piece of 1/8" steel plate and weld this down, tack it. You know, it really, you could use plywood for that matter. You could use anything you wanted to. It's not what you make it out of, other than to have this 93mm socket, so that when you put your oil filter, your oil filter is going to be sitting up here about like this. You back that off, and just drop it in there like that. So this has got to be sitting in the right spot, because there's all kind of obstructions, and you know how it is in that elusive black hole. There's wires and everything else, and all kind of interference. So you want to have that where it just will come straight down, just about, and it works good. You saw it in the video, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up. I don't know what that does, but they tell me it helps. So if you have any questions, comments, if you don't like it, that's fine. Let me know what you think about it. Maybe it's overkill. I don't know. It's very simple to make, though. Like I said, you can make it out of a piece of plywood if you want to. In fact, that's what I actually made it out of the first time, was a piece of plywood, until I got that hole where I wanted it. I'm going to include the dimensions in this video of exactly where this sits, but I'll tell you also, this is 8 inches by 4 inches. It's a piece of 4x8 1/4" aluminum. The thickness I don't really think is critical. I haven't tried anything thinner, but I don't see why you couldn't use a piece of 1/8 steel, like I said, tack this on if you wanted to. That way you could just grind this flat. But the critical dimensions, of course, 4x8, and I use caliper. This is 1.6 from the center of that hole to here, but 1.6, 1 5/8, or that 1.625, no big deal, right? So we're not going to quibble over 25 thousandths of an inch. So 1.1 and 5/8 right here, and 2.5 right here to the center, and that's where you're going to drill your hole. That's the center of the hole what I did is used a the diameter of this bolt is 3/8, so I drilled a 7/16 inch hole so that you know, it would fit properly. If you drill a 3/8 inch hole, you're gonna, if you wallow it out, you can probably make it fit, but it'll be too small because the OD of this these threads is also 3/8 of an inch. So it's that simple. You know, it's really simple, and it goes in like this and then sits like that. It's it gives you a nice flat base where nothing's gonna spill. I used to use rags, but this is so much better. So, you know, $3 and change at Walmart for this frame. 93 millimeter socket, piece of junk aluminum I had, but like I said, if you don't care about looks, get you a piece of Luan or some 1/4 inch plywood, or you know, just whatever you got. It doesn't matter. You don't want it so thin that it's going to bend on you and wallow around. But other than that, that's about it. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and like I say, give me a thumbs up if you think this is worth a damn. And until next time, adios.